everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77. We are back on FoolCraft again today, and we are going to be doing some more upgrades to the base. So let me show you what we did a little bit in the last stream. One of the things we did is we moved the Tinker Smeltery and we moved the blueberry juice farm. So let me show you what we did with the Smeltery first. Okay, the Smeltery, we made a room back here, and we're still working on it. But in essence, we made a room, we put the smeltery in. You can see the floor looks kind of sooty, drainy. And we added a little workbench area here. We took some storage drawers to simulate storage. Not really necessary, it's kind of for decoration. We put these tool racks up, which is really neat because you can put your tools that you want. Like for instance, this chisel, I can just put it up and hang it up on the tool rack, which is kind of cool. And we put all of the tool builder, part builder, that sort of thing around this area. On this side, we're doing the same thing, and when we get other tool things, we'll put them here. Things like the crusher and stuff like that. So we're going to be working on this a little bit later today, I think, to make this look a little bit better. But the other thing we did was we took the blueberries and we made a blueberry station where we can get the blueberries that are created, blueberry juice. If you look here, this is a chest. You can see that there's two chests here, one on one each side. One is egg salad, and the other one is blueberry juice. And the problem is that we're going to fix today is that the egg salad part isn't actually working correctly. So we're going to have to fix that up. So in the meantime, though, I wanted to see how you like these videos so far. How do you like the FoolCraft that I've been doing? If you have any suggestions, please put those in the comments, and, you know, leave me a like. That lets YouTube know that I'm doing very well. That's kind of like the litmus test for YouTube videos, is the likes. It used to be subscriber count, but really now it's likes. So as many likes as you can give me, that'd be great. That shows your support and it shows YouTube I'm doing a great job. So, and if you know anybody else who needs to learn more about Minecraft or FoolCraft, you know, let them know about Tinker77's channel, and maybe they'll subscribe too. Okay, so let me go get some resources. We're going to start to work on what we need over here. Okay, the problem that we have here is that the eggs that we have for these chickens back here are coming in at the wrong rate. Coming in one at a time. Okay, so they're making eggs, that's great and all. But when it comes into the system back here, into the crafter, it's just doing the first particular mayo. If two come in at one time, it does a mayo and a boiled egg, which is really what we want. We're going to have to redo the system so we can do separately different mayo and the boiled egg. And then we can do it with a round robin, where it comes out of the system of chickens and does each one separately, and then feeds into the final recipe machine. Okay, so we're going to rip out some of this conduit and other things here. So let's get that started. Just start to break it out a little bit. That'll stop the chickens from eggs from going anywhere. We'll just start to kind of make a mess before we fix it. We're going to get rid of this stuff here. Get rid of pretty much everything. That crafter can stay because that will be the final crafter that will have just this recipe up here. I'm going to get all the resources out of it except for the cutting board. I have to put the cutting board loop back, ready to go. So how do we erase this? So forget the remembered layout. Edit. Edit. Nope. So what do I do here? If I take those out and apply it, there, it gets rid of it. Okay, that's how you get rid of it. You double click on it, remove the items, hit apply. Okay. That's all it is just egg salad. So we'll put that back in a moment. Now let's try to figure out what we need to do here. The first thing we got to do is we got to figure out both. I'm going to probably move these two. Yeah, let's go do that. Let me go get some animal nets. Let's break it all down and build out a little bit here. Another progress update for you on this. I moved all the chickens and some of the other things into this chest, so they're nice and happy in their nets. I clear out the rest of this space. Looks really nice. So we've got enough space now to work with to make the egg salad machine that we want. On this side where the blueberry juice farm is, I rerouted the cabling, moved it up against the wall so we have some space to get in and out. And this is the machine that does the work for the blueberries. Okay, so there's the power line going in, and it recycles the juicer, and the output goes into the chest. So now I'm able to easily walk in and out, which I wasn't able to do before. That's kind of nice. The other thing I did was I mirrored this section with the blueberry juice machine with this crafter. This crafter is the last crafter that is worked. This is the one that does the cutting board. So that seems to be working really good. So now what we're going to do is I want to put in 2 machines. One crafting the hard-boiled egg, one crafting the mayo. And then what we're going to do is have the chickens over here someplace, which will feed into it. And using the Ender, or not Ender, the item conduits from Ender.io, you can set up round robin, which is supposed to go to each source independently in like a round trip, selecting each one and then going to the next one and so forth. So it should, in theory, do 1 and 1 every time. Okay. So I want to put these crafters here and here, but the first thing I want to do is I want to get energy to it. So here's my energy line, and we're going to put an energy line underneath the ground here to the first one. I can do that right now. This block, like I said, represents where it's going to be. Okay, so we'll just grab the energy conduit and we'll run it through. Drop that. Just like this. Okay. Here. Okay, so we want it there. Now, I want for the top one, I don't want to be able to see it if I can help it. I want to come down from the ceiling. We're going to go in from behind here. Okay. We're going to go into this wall. We're going to put the wall back in a second. Let's go 1 more block back. We're going to put it back here. Energy line. This needs to go 2 down. Okay? Does that make sense? I just don't want to see it. And that way, I can have the main feeding line that goes out of these 2 crafters go into here. Picking up a little bit of lag. I'm not sure why. I'm going to investigate that here in between the next clip. Okay, but that should do it. So now we're going to just go on to the next step, which is going to be installing the crafters and getting the recipe set up. Okay, we're going to start by putting down our crafter. This is going to be the bottom crafter. I believe this is the one that's going to be for the mayo. Okay, so for mayo, remember we're going to have eggs going into it. And this is going to be set up a little bit differently than the tutorial that I did. But basically off the top of this, I want the output of this to go all the way over here into this crafter. Okay, so we're going to say extract always. We want it to be mayo. Let's see, let's get rid of this and this mayo. Okay, always active. So if anytime mayo is created, pull it out, throw it over here. If that makes any sense. Okay. That's good. Now, mayo takes a juicer, and we want to make sure the juicer comes back. Because here, let's do the recipe for this, and I'll show you what I mean. So to make mayo, you use an egg and a juicer. But we can't have it all into the internal because it would never get taken out. So we have to go to external. Make sure this is external, set apply, and there we have mayo. But unfortunately, the juicer will go from in here. See if we put an egg here, the mayo comes out, but also the juicer. So we have to recycle the juicer back into the crafter. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a conduit on the back here. This is extract, always active. This is going to be just going to be the juicer. Right? Grab that again. Make sure it's set. Extract, always active juicer. And we're going to put that back into what is in essence the input line. This is insert. We're going around here and putting it back in. So this line is the insert from the eggs. Okay. That's all we have to do. Okay. So this crafter should be just about ready to go. I got to put the juicer in there. Now, anytime an egg goes in there, it'll make mayo. We're going to do the same thing up on the top. We're just going to, instead of going to be doing mayo, we're going to make it a boiled egg. Same idea. We'll be recycling with the recycle line with the pot. Let's do that again here. We'll put the crafter in. Out of this, we're always going to take the boiled egg. So we're going to say always active. We're going to make the boiled egg. There we go. That's the other part we want. It's going to take it out and move it back. Now we need to set up the recipe here. Do that. Recipe for that, again, is the pot and an egg. Set to external, apply. That's what we'll get. And the pot goes in here. Now remember, if we do this, it'll recycle. See? There's the pot again. We want this to go back. Okay, I think I sent the item over here. Should have. Where'd it go? Anyway, okay, so the pot's there. That's the boiled egg. We have the boiled egg going down, going out, it's going across. We need to get the pot to be recycled, so let's go do that really quick. Extract, always active. I don't have the pot on me, so let's grab it real quick. Extracting the pot. Okay, run back in. This is an insert line. Okay, so now this line right here is the egg input. Egg input, this will do boiled eggs. This will make mayo, and it'll all feed into here. Okay, so next step I think will be hooking up the chickens. I decided to put a chest in line for where the chickens are going to be. This is where I can add eggs if I want to, that sort of thing. But the reason why also is because the chickens, I will have, if you remember, 8 total chicken nesting pens. And I'm thinking that if each one of those is a separate connector, it might not round robin right. I wanted to have one point to do with the round robin. So we'll do it right here, and we'll say always active, and the only thing that goes in here is eggs. So we'll say round robin enabled. Okay, that's all it does. It's very easy. Okay, now what's going into here? Well, the only thing that goes in here is an insert. We're going to make sure that the only thing that can come into it is an egg. Okay, that's a fail-safe method. Now, what about the other drops? Because when the chickens are in the nesting pens, of course they have feathers and manure. We're going to make another drop that goes over here, going into a trash can. I have the trash can right here. Okay, and this will be an insert. And we want to, again, do this. And I don't have any manure or feathers on me. So we'll have to go and get that. Okay, we'll go get that in a moment. But then what we want to do is we want to set up the bank of our chickens. Okay, do this on the top here. This is where the chickens will be attached to. And actually, I could do another 12 chickens, but I'm going to do 8 at first because that seemed like to be a good balance. Okay, so the chickens' nesting pens will go there. Okay, so what we got to do is we got to get the manure here. We got to get the chickens in. Okay, everything is in place. Everything is ready to go. We're going to do a test here. Now let's see how many. We have 64, 64, 19. If we do one stack of eggs, which is 16 eggs, it should give out 8 egg salad, so we should go up to 27 if I do this right. So let's put the one in here. Do a quick test. Okay, so it's already gone out. What is this showing in here? Nothing's in here. Anything in here? No. No, so did it make 27? It did. So it seems like it's working okay. So this system should work. So as the eggs go into here from the chickens, it'll do round robin, 1 to here, and then 1 to here, 1 to here, and 1 to here. And that'll solve the problem of what we had with all the mayo backing up. So I'm just going to stick all the rest of these eggs in here to let it process all of them because I don't need them for any other purpose. And we'll get a lot of egg salad. Okay? Now, I don't think you can really hear the chickens unless you get really close, but we're not that close to it that often. So we should be okay as far as this is sound. So, okay, let me go and check and we'll see what we can do next. Okay, there isn't a lot of time left for this video. I'm trying to keep this video under 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to continue this rusty wall all the way around the perimeter here. And then maybe we'll get a chance to work on some of the ceiling work. But that's what we're going to do real quick. We're just going to load this away. And actually, I can probably go and use a hammer. Let me go get a hammer and it'll be a lot easier. Nice thing of the hammer, it takes out 9 blocks at once. See that? That can make it a lot easier when you're working on like this type of thing. Okay, we're about to put some more lighting in here real quick. We're also going to want to take this wall back 1. Put the wall in. So this is a lot quicker than mining it all out. I'm going to take this wall back 1 and then this right here. Just like that. And then all we need to do now is just put it in the wall. And then put some lighting back up so we don't have any monsters spawning, of course. That's what we'll do. We'll just run through here, down the wall. The next thing I'm going to work on is the ceiling. I'm going to have all this at this level here, like a ring around the outer side, outside of this, that goes up. And we're going to have the traditional white ceiling that I've been using. But then I want to make a ring around here, which kind of goes up. And then I want to make this go up a little bit more and over, so it kind of encases the top of the smeltery. And I might even expand this a little bit higher. I'm not sure. But maybe it'll go up a little bit more and over. But I want to make like a ring around it so that it looks like it's going up, and then at the outer border. So I want to do that now. I apologize for all the progress updating that this video is becoming, because I want to make sure that I get a little bit less time so I get more done. So anyway, save you guys some time watching. So I've cleaned up the ceiling a lot. It looks a lot better, except for that right there. That doesn't look correct. We'll figure this out. But anyway, I want to make this area here. You see the ring. I want to go up. I'm probably going to go up at least 3 more blocks on the smeltery, so probably another 3 or 4 from the ceiling up there, and kind of make it look nice. So that's the next step. We're going to start to do that, and then I will get this all sorted out. I got to figure out what's going on with these lights. Why did I have a mess up here? So let me go figure this out. And with these blocks here, I think we're about done with this area as far as the aesthetics are done. Okay. So what I've done here, let me grab up some material and that sort of thing, is I didn't increase the height of this. Instead, I started to make it. I thought I would make some fans. You know, they're blowing in air for the or pulling out air, either way you look at it. And then I put some orange caution blocks around there with some scaffolding, and it kind of makes it look like it's some sort of, I don't know, like a chimney in a way, or some sort of venting system that's up there. One of these blocks. I don't need this torch. So yeah, it's looking really, really good, I think. I like the way that looks. We're going to have to do a little bit of cleanup. I need to get this chest out of here and that sort of thing, but I can do it off camera. So, yeah, I think this is looking really, really nice. Anyway, I think it's going to be all for this video. I really do appreciate you stopping by. If you don't mind, please leave that like. That like really helps me out. It tells YouTube that, hey, this guy's got some good stuff, and then it might be forwarded on to other people for recommended videos, and it just kind of helps to spread the word. So please leave a like if you like this video. If you have a comment, put them in the comment sections. I do read them. I do reply to most of them, and a lot of suggestions come from the comments, and I appreciate that. And the last thing, of course, if you'd like to be notified of videos that I produce, you can subscribe to this channel. I appreciate the subscriptions. There's a little bell icon next to the subscribe button. If you click that, it'll make sure that you're notified directly every time I post anything. And of course, we've been doing a lot more live streams. I plan on doing another live stream later tonight. So if you want to join me then, that'd be great. We're going to have some more fun. So again, I am Tinker77. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.